Welcome to our Chronicle of Changeling the Dreaming, Love Springs Eternal. So we are total noobs to this game as well as we were in Wraith. And give you a little disclaimer, please be patient with us. We will get things wrong. We will mess up saying these names that are based on Gaelic and Celtic words. So it's just going to happen. I will get rules wrong, even though I've been playing World of Darkness games for a long time. But if you are one of those people that know anything about these type games, you also know that one of the main rules they tell you in the rule book is if something doesn't work for you, change it. And we do that quite often to make sure that story happens first instead of rules taking front seat. If that is not your cup of tea and we do decide to release this to the public, which apparently, because we've had a good response from people, Monica and Dee are both kind of saying we should. So we may very well do that, in which case you're hearing this. But yeah, so if you're one of those people that, likes story more than rules and getting the lore 100% correct, then you'll probably enjoy this. If you're not, then, there are other things out there for you, I'm sure. But let's get into our tale by starting with the way that most all fairy tales do, with a narrator telling you about a place and a time. Once upon a time is right now. And where we are is a quaint little town on the Missouri-Arkansas border called Eureka Springs. If you know anything about Eureka Springs, you'll know that and if you don't, you know that it's a tourist town. It has a population of about 2,000, 2,500, give or take. And it's a very unique city. It's tucked in the Ozarks. There's a great passion play that tells of the story of the life and death and resurrection of Jesus. A giant Christ of the Ozarks statue stands watching over the town. There's all kinds of shops that date back to when the city came around at the end of the 19th century into the early 20th and became known for its healing springs, hence the name Eureka Springs. And it's a pretty cute little place. Lots of little shops and things to do, and it gets a fair amount of tourists coming through. Nothing to, write home about, but it's known to people in the area, within the state surrounding Arkansas, that it's a place to come. But what you may not know is that this town stands as an island among itself within Arkansas. You see, Eureka is known to be very progressive despite its size and relative seclusion from the rest of the state and indeed the rest of the country. They were very progressive in passing transgender legislation to allow, that we hear so much in the United States about the bathrooms. They were really on top of that. They've been a proponent of gay rights, indeed have a gay rights parade. They have a little bar called Eureka Live where they have drag performances. And they legalized marijuana they don't prosecute you for it well before it was allowed in the rest of the state. So it stands unique in that way. But it also stands unique in the world of darkness because Eureka is home to a disproportionate number of the Fae, of the Changelings. You see, Eureka is not just a vacation home for the mortals. It's a vacation destination for Changelings as well. Because there's a freehold that is owned and guarded by our two players. And this freehold not only does weddings for humans and changelings alike, but if you just need to get away from it all in the kingdom of willows and things are weighing you down, why, you can hop on a trod in Little Rock and be there in a matter of minutes. And there's also a lot of changelings that have just set up residence because of how peaceful and away from everything it is. Because, I forgot to mention, there's a large number of artists and writers and stuff like that that come to live in Eureka to ply their trade, to get inspired, because it's so relaxed and peaceful. And within the city, our freehold that grew out of nothing, thanks to one Pamela Brightstone, Lady Pamela Brightstone, a little Victorian house stands on this freehold, the balefire burning bright for those that seek it. And that is where our story begins. It's a busy day at the Reverie. They're getting ready for a wedding. There's a well-to-do family or families that are having a wedding on site, mortal. It is the... Sorry, I'm looking at my notes. The Covington Milner wedding. And the house is just bustling with activity as they get ready for this wedding. And Monica, you are the busiest of all. What is Pamela doing, and could you describe her for those that are listening?
Pamela is a very busy little boggan who has founded this bed and breakfast, which doubles as an event venue and just a nice place to get away, and is secretly a freehold. She is in her early 30s, a little on the short side, long, fluffy brown, reddish hair. She is probably getting something set up, depending what day of the what phase of the wedding they're at. Are they trying to do a rehearsal or the dinner?
It is the night. There'll be a rehearsal tonight. Yes.
She's probably getting all that set up, bustling around, but not stressed. You could tell she enjoys it. Not that she would make a big deal about it, but she's clearly in her element. Probably directing where tables should go and ensuring the catering's gonna make it on time. She does cook, but probably not tonight, because she's more of the what am I trying to say? Like home-cooked meal type of stuff, and these are, rich people. They want to be catered to. They don't want my boggan food. So, yeah, she's busy, staying busy, loving it.
So they have called in catering.
Yes.
There's a couple that is helping you right now.
Who?
They're a couple.
They're helping me?
Yeah.
I asked them not to.
Well, they're the caterers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's Rebecca and Emily Phillips. You have a good relationship with them. They're married.
Okay.
And both of them, they're older ladies, probably in their 50s, late 50s, kind of semi-retired. They came here to kind of get away from city life and had heard about Eureka, originally from Illinois. And yeah, you've got a good working relationship with them, and you trust them to do the catering for your establishment.
Okay.
There's also a photographer on site, kind of getting the day before events. You see the Covington and
Milners
paid out the wazoo for pictures. They literally said, if you've got thousands, we want thousands, of images. They said, whatever your biggest package is, we're going to take it. And they told this to Morgan Smith, also known as Morrigan by her changeling name. What is Morrigan doing on sidhe? And tell us what she looks like and who she is and a little bit about her.
Okay. Morrigan is an autumn she. She takes photographs. She's a photographer. She has a special contract with the Reverie. So she photographs all the events here. She also guards the freehold. So if shit goes down, she's who you're dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
And she is very, pretty average. Well, she's not average looking.
I was going to say, false.
False.
She's average for a she, I guess we'll say.
She's average for a she? Yes, she would be pretty average for a she. She's, a little average height, average weight for a woman. Pretty athletic build. She's got blue-black hair. She wears brown contacts. Actually, no, she wears green contacts. Let me take that back. She wears green contacts because her eyes actually look pink. Her eyes bleed through her seaming.
Mm.
So she wears contacts to, kind of skim over that. She looks pretty young. She looks about 19. She's about 24.
Mm-hmm.
She is wearing black slacks, a black kind of not overcoat, like a dress coat. I can't think of what they're called right now.
Yeah.
She's got long
time of
blue
year
black
is it?
hair.
Springish?
It's springish.
What?
It's April.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I was asking what time of year it was.
Sorry, she interrupted
Yeah.
you.
Sorry.
It's about April.
It's okay.
It's about April. Late May, early April.
Cool.
Okay, cool. She's got long blue black hair. It's kind of braided to hide her ears. She's got a headband on and a bright ass tie-dye shirt with a black unicorn silhouette on it under these nice clothes, and she's sporting Converses. Like, it is the most mishmash. Like, this emo child has tried to dress up and kind of failed.
That's
Gotcha.
emo
She's a really-
professional.
Yeah.
Do what?
Emo
That's
chic.
Emo professional.
Yes, emo professional. She looks emo professional, and she kind of just tries to stay out of the way and just kind of take pictures. Like, she just tries to get action shots and, things like that.
Sure.
Yeah.
So you managed to do so for the most part, but every once in a while, one of the drunken frat boy associates of Braden, which is the groom-to-be, kind of saunter up and, hey, you over here by yourself hiding out. You want to drink? You get that, and I'm sure, politely shoo them away to go about your business. But it's a little tough sometimes to get the right shot because it's distracting. And the reason it's so distracting is that motorcycles have been going by the Reverie all day.
What?
It's something to note that Eureka is on the Pig Trail, as it's called,
Oh, yeah.
which is one of the most scenic bike ride routes in the United States. It's on a list several times that, this is a place you got to go if you're a biker. It also happens to be an unfortunate timing that there's a big event this weekend called the Cat House Spring Fling. There is a place downtown called the Cat House that's like no, it probably used to be. It's kind of like Hooters Light.
Oh.
There are girls in black tank tops. It's known as a biker bar type place.
Oh, okay.
And they have a big parking lot. Some motorcycles aplenty can park. And they typically have this, ride festival where people come up the pig trail and stay the night in Eureka.
Cool.
And because of that, the Reverie is booked up with this wedding, but all the other spots in town are booked up too. And, it's tough. Pamela, as you're, preparing food, you can hear the dishes rattling in the cupboards as, some of the bikes with the higher, cubic centimeter engine motors come running by and rattle the dishes. And,
I'll just sigh and shake my head.
You're
smiling though.
You might be
I'm
used
not
to
that
it.
mad. Yeah.
And, at this point, Rebecca and Emily are starting to get used to it, and they're just like, so this is going to be a thing all the time, huh?
Only when the weather's nice.
Okay.
Well, the hardcore ones, they'll come through rain or shine.
I see. Well, I guess good thing we're booked up this weekend.
Mm-hmm. It's good for business.
Yeah. And so you all continue in this manner through the evening. The dinner is a hit. The family loves it. It's very posh. The Phillips had a catering business in Illinois, and their clientele was this type of person, so they know what to make. And, Morrigan is still getting her photos and everything like that. And the breeze is blowing. It's a nice night. As a matter of fact, they're all eating outdoors. Off in the distance, though, you can hear more motorcycles rumbling up. It's awfully late for them to be coming into town by the direction they're coming, because your B&B is just kind of on the outskirts of Eureka, not right in the middle of everything. But the motorcycles don't go past the Reverie. In fact, you hear them stop outside your business, your freehold. What do you do?
If there's a break where I can get away, I assume they're just eating. I'm probably just cleaning up and stuff, so I'll glance out the window.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have like a no vacancy sign or anything? Are we like full, absolutely full, or just
not to
kinda
the
stuffed?
Gills,
Okay.
but you would have to ask some of the wedding party to share a room.
Oh, I can't do that. They paid too much.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, I probably don't. I don't know if I have a no vacancy, or I probably have like closed for event, or like some kind of banner that says the wedding.
Private event or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll glance out the window. I'll twitch aside my little lace curtain.
You
See.
can see a bunch of. There's probably about 5 bikers that are getting off these, like Harley chopper looking things. They're what you call like a rat bike. And what that is it's something that you can tell probably had a lot of money spent to make it look beat up.
Oh, hipster bike.
Kind of. But it looks like it's actually been
Not for hipsters.
but upon further inspection, you can see that this thing's probably been ridden to get to where it is right now. But it almost looks like a war machine. You see all these helmeted individuals. They've got the half helmets. None of them are wearing like full face or anything like that. D is Morrigan coming to kind of see what's going on, or you could have heard this too from the backyard where you were taking photos, but it may not faze you.
Am I getting any kind of alert from the freehold that shit's off?
Do you have any abilities that would let you do that?
Didn't our freehold warn me?
It does if there's a problem.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'm probably keeping it. You know what? This is what I do. I send Dan to check it out.
Okay. So for those that don't know, Dee has a chimerical pet or companion.
Mhm.
It looks like a raven. It can talk to her. Dee, does he have an accent?
Yes, he has a Celtic accent.
All right.
Good luck.
I'll try. Apologies to anyone from
He sounds
the United
here.
Kingdom.
He sounds like Fat Bastard from
Oh, I know what I need to sound like, but I don't know if I can do it. That's all you're getting from me.
That's exactly what he sounds like.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. All right, well, there we go. I've got him. All right, I'll go check it out. And he flies off.
Because his nosy ass wants to know anyway. It's
Yeah.
fine.
And he's perched on the roof.
So is he like invisible, or it's just
Now-
a raven hanging around the house?
So
to these
he is
people?
invisible
Okay.
and to mortals.
Okay.
Other changelings can see
Yeah.
him.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And certain mortals probably could.
Hmm.
And if Dee really wanted to try to make somebody to see him, she probably could.
Okay.
If he wants to, he can become solid.
Does he have an ability to do that too?
Yes,
Okay. So
he
yeah,
does.
there you go. So, yeah, I'm not 100% familiar with everything you guys on here, your character sheet. So yeah, be sure to remind me. So yeah, and Dee, if you want to roll for Dan for me, you
Okay.
can give me his perception plus, because it's getting dark. This is what I'm making you roll it for. But he has crow eyes, so I'm not going to give you any penalties.
Crow
to
or raven?
Raven, sorry. It was raven eyes. So they look the same to me. It's just ravens are bigger, right?
Ravens are purple.
What?
I don't know. In my head, they're purpley.
Oh, okay. So
He's
black.
got blue-black feathers.
Yeah, exactly.
There you
Like
go.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So give me perception plus alertness.
Okay.
And Monica, you can give me the same. Your difficulty is going to be 7. Dan's will be 6.
You said perception alertness?
Mhm.
Okay.
And you said mine was 6.
Uh-huh.
I got 2 7s and a 10. And did you say that 10s don't explode in this
10s
game?
don't explode unless you spend glamour.
Okay.
And I think it's invoke the weird, if I remember right.
Then I got 3 successes.
Okay. So you definitely can tell as soon as the first helmet comes off. What you see getting off the bikes, no mistaking it, are a group of red caps.
Okay.
Dan got 6, by the way.
Yeah, Dan definitely does, and he flies. He doesn't even have to land. He just circles back and just tells you exactly that. It says 5 red caps have just arrived. And they're all kind of stretching, and like, you hear, even from the kitchen, you can kind of hear like joints cracking, and they stretch their big mouths open. And there looks like one that's kind of, and because you got 3 successes, I'll tell you this too, that they, on their jackets, that they have a patch. There's patches all over the thing, but they've got like an identifying patch that lets you know who, that their group, and it says the Blacktop Jackals. And the logo looks like a jackal skull, but the jackal skull's got blood on it.
Uh-oh. Are they starting to walk up the path or anything?
They are.
Okay.
There's a looks like a older, kind of heavy set, big, red cap
Okay,
female that's leading the way.
I'm gonna go out there and greet them and gently remind them there's a private event.
Okay.
Try to send them somewhere else.
All right. So you go out the door, and what are you saying to them? They're walking up.
Welcome. Long journey?
Oh yeah. Oh, you wouldn't believe it. We just came in from Nashville, I guess, the night before, coming in from Georgia.
Are you here for the cat house event?
Yeah, we heard it would be a good time. We wanted to come up and see what it's all about.
Oh, I can give you
And
directions.
Oh no, that won't be necessary. We're gonna stay here tonight.
Oh, I'm afraid that there's a private event going on, a wedding. I'm so sorry.
Well, and she kind of steps up and gets a little taller. You sure you can't make some room for us? We're all really tired, you know. We're feeling a little run down, if you get my meaning, and sure could use some hospitality.
Well, I do hate to turn anyone away, so let me think how I'm gonna... I cannot... I know I don't want to get the family to room up together. There's no way. I'm running a business here. I am a boggan, but I have a business.
Well, the family has paid you $25,000
Yeah,
for
exactly.
this wedding.
So I have to figure out a nice way to tell them no or come back late. When will the wedding be done?
Wedding's tomorrow.
The wedding's tomorrow. Are they leaving right after? Are they going to lounge around?
Well, you know,
for a
they're
couple
going to
days?
stay the night. There's a lot of them that are going to stay the night.
Okay.
After the wedding, because they're probably planning on getting hammered.
Yes.
And but they'll be leaving the day after, so it's about 2 days that you would have vacancies.
Okay.
But
I'll
by
tell them.
then, the cat house event will be over.
Oh.
If me and Pamela offer our lodgings, would that have enough space for them, and would that be out of the way enough of the wedding party?
That's a good idea.
I'm just curious. I'm not there.
First, I'm gonna let them know that what they're looking for will be available within a couple of days, but rooms are unfortunately very tight right now.
Well, that just don't work. We came all this way because we heard good things about your place.
Oh, who'd
That-
you hear it from?
Folks, word gets around.
Oh,
I don't think you know 'em.
well, surely I would if they'd stayed here.
Do you know Crooked Eyes Jones?
Do I?
You can give
Can
me
I
a
roll
roll.
for it?
Yeah. Give me intelligence plus politics, difficulty 8.
Oh shit! I'm rolling one dice. One die. I'm not gonna spend willpower or anything.
Okay.
I got an 8.
Wow.
Okay.
You may have heard the name. There's a knocker, like out of Georgia, that may have had that name. Kind of known there, but that's about as far as you get.
I'll say, the knocker from Georgia?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet of him.
Yeah. He said he heard from some folks that it was a good place to come and relax, unwind. We're just, we're looking for some fun this weekend.
Oh, man. I am so sorry.
And just so you know, does Pamela know what kind of fun redcaps consider?
Eating something?
No, they are prone to violence
Oh.
and fighting and being loud and braggadocious. This group, just to give you a heads up, will most likely cause problems for your wedding party.
Yes, that's what I'm worried about. I am truly very sorry that you came all this way. I wish I could have informed you that, unfortunately, the venue is completely booked for this event.
No, that is not acceptable. Nanny don't play that.
Danny about to play something else. Is Dan still circling?
Dan has come back and informed you
Okay.
that this group is up there.
I may have.
And at this point, all the bikers kind of make a semicircle around you. It's not aggressive, but they're all just kind of, They're like, we're really tired. It would be very much appreciated if you would be hospitable. And Nanny goes, yeah, and I don't want to say what I might say next. I would rather this just go nicely.
Okay, I need to get into character because I almost sassed, and that's not this character.
Good luck.
Yeah, these are not sassy characters. I don't know what we were
No.
thinking.
Yeah.
They'll turn into them.
I
don't
can
worry.
be tactful, but not. Okay, I'm just gonna remain calm and repeat what I said. Say, unfortunately, there is limited hospitality to go around. I wish it wasn't so, but the fact of the matter is that the venue is basically bought and paid for by these people, and I will not,
Hold on a second. You're telling me it's a freehold is bought and paid for by mortals? Come on.
just the structure.
You leave, I get that. You leave no room for your people who might be coming through here?
Well, I haven't had a problem before. Usually they're...
Well, you got a problem today. I'm invoking hospitality.
Can they do that?
Yeah.
I thought we had to offer.
I'm asking you to stay here.
Could I do social dynamics? Figure out a group's dynamics. Roll perception plus empathy or subterfuge.
Yeah, what are you looking for specifically?
I mean, I know Nanny's in charge, but honestly, I think 5 is going to be too many to even stay in my and Morrigan room. So maybe there would be a couple who would be okay with having to sleep somewhere else and coming back later, or if they would be comfortable sharing one room together, all of them. Like
One of them goes, you know what? I'm staying at the cat house. I'm good.
Oh my god.
And Nanny kind of goes, what the fuck? Why you want to stay there? He's like, I kind of want to see what the town has to offer.
But I do believe the cat house is probably the atmosphere you're looking for. I don't think you're going to find that here. Not
Fine,
until
get
for
the hell
2
out.
days.
Listen, we need it. The 4 of us, that one's all right. But the 4 of us, he got in a fight a few days ago. Caused all kinds of good times for himself. But we hadn't had much action. What we need. And I need you to let us in there.
Okay, out of character. If they're looking for action, why do they want here?
Nanny is hinting that they need glamour.
Yes, but she keeps flipping between action and that. So I'm wondering why they can't just come in, sit a little while, get some glamour. How long does it take?
So hospitality, you have to offer them food, drink, and a night's stay for any of those who ask for it.
Oh, fuck.
You don't have to offer your bellfire, which seems to be what they're asking for.
Yes. I'm fine with the balefire. I'd rather they do that and not sleep here. Is that an option?
They have to sleep by the bellfire or near
That's what I
within the
thought.
vicinity of the bellfire to get any benefits.
And they can't wait 2 days?
They seem to be impatient about it.
Do we have any?
Are you making your way up there now, Dee?
Yeah.
Okay.
At this point, if he tells me there's 5
Yeah.
red caps, I'm probably like, ah, shit. I probably tell the hoity-toities I'm gonna get some distance shots,
Mm-hmm.
from the front? Because I'm sure you can probably see that back there from the front at some angles, can't you?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so I'm telling them I'm going to get some distance shots worked in so they don't think I'm bailing on them.
Okay.
And that I'll be back to, obviously get more.
Okay.
But I have my camera around my neck and I've got my tripod slung over my shoulder.
I understand. Yep. So those that don't know, Dee, what does the tripod look like to everybody else that's a changeling?
Oh, it's a sword. It's a double-handed sword.
Okay. So you make your way to the front of the yard. As you approach, you see a bike driving off towards downtown. And there are now 4 red caps kind of standing in a semicircle around Pamela.
I'm going to walk up behind Pamela and just kind of wait for her to indicate that there's a problem. Okay. Not necessarily threatening them, but...
Yeah, just like, I'm here too.
Yes.
I'm watching. I'm going to offer them... I just remembered I have my candle-making basement. So there is kind of room.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, okay. Here's what I can do. Unfortunately, y'all can't fit into my room. And I'm not sure about Morrigan's room either. Not that I would ask her to give it up. But I do have I have a basement, and I can fetch some linens for you. That way, you can be raucous, if you like. It is, glamored, I think. I don't know if that's the proper term. The idea was that it doesn't exist in the regular world, but in the fairy world, let's say.
Oh, so, that would be, it's within the dreaming.
Okay, so it is within the dreaming. Yeah, let me know if what I'm saying doesn't make
The
sense.
near dreaming is what it would be.
Okay. I can gather some bed supplies and make it comfortable as possible. That way you can get your glamour, and these mortals don't get disturbed on the happiest day of their lives. And she says that very pointedly, like, do not fuck this up. If you want to stay here, do not fuck it up. That sort of tone.
All right. You all comfortable with that? Yeah, Nanny, we're good. We're good. Otto, how about you? And a young red cap kind of steps forward. Kind of looks like he's itching for something. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine.
Excellent. Well...
Can we tell them to go down in the basement and stay there and everything will be brought to them? So like they're not roaming around?
Yeah, they can't eat any of the food. I need to lay down those ground rules before they come in. We will bring you food for the next 2 days.
Is it moving?
Huh? What does he mean?
We like some raw and wriggling. This other changeling looks like maybe red cap.
We don't provide that here, no. But like I said, the cat house may be more of what you're looking for.
Fine, whatever you got, we'll eat it. Meat though, if you got it.
Certainly.
Raw, rare.
I can probably manage that.
Sounds delish.
Great. Now, if you'll follow me, gentlemen and lady.
All right. Now here's the problem. To take them to the basement, you do have to lead them through the house.
Yes, but all the guests are eating outside, right?
That is true.
I'll just lead them.
Okay.
Are they just leaving their bikes on the street? I don't know if I have like a good parking lot for that.
They parked.
Okay.
I mean, they're in front of the house, but I mean, they parked. There's kind of like side of the road access drive that they kind of parked in front of because,
Okay.
you know,
As long as they're not
most of your
blocking
parking area is full of cars, you know.
If they're not blocking any cars.
Maybe a little bit, but no one's leaving tonight.
Exactly. I was just wondering if someone wanted to run into town and get something. They probably won't. If they do, I'll just figure
It's about
something out.
8:30 at night right now, so it's
Okay.
later.
Yeah, and if they'll need some more, I don't know. I will lead them to the basement.
Okay. Dee, what is your character doing?
She's gonna follow behind. Like Pamela's in front, leading them. I'm gonna be behind them, walking.
Good call. Make sure they don't wander off.
I kind of just snap a couple of quick distance shots.
Yeah.
So that, I have them and, because
Yeah.
they don't have to like them. They're going to get a crap ton.
Right. And as you're walking, one of the, a younger, probably a childling red cat, maybe in her late teens, kind of sidles up to you as you're doing that. And she's like, "You any good at that?
Yes.
Can I try to take some?"
This is my...
I took a photography class in high school.
How far away are we from the others?
Probably 20, 30 feet.
So we're losing them.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, I'd tell her. I kind of think about it and I'd tell you what. Let me bring one of my other cameras down to you. And that way, over the next couple of days, you can practice.
Oh, come on. I've never taken a picture with a Nikon that nice. Come on. I'm not going to break it.
Can I use my commanding appearance to kind of be that stern, like, you better take my compromise without being threatening? Like, just kind of like the parent, like, I don't know.
I get what you're saying.
The mom look.
So are you talking unearthly beauty, or do you have a merit that's...
I just have a commanding appearance in my attributes.
Oh, and your attributes.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I see what yes, your parent's attribute.
Yes.
So you're trying to not be a jerk, but be firm in your resolution on what you said.
Yes.
Okay. So give me appearance plus etiquette. That seems appropriate.
Yeah. I'm trying to decide if I want to use willpower real quick. What's the difficulty?
The difficulty is something I need to look up on a character sheet real quick. 7.
Okay, so I am spending willpower.
Okay. How many dice you roll?
I am rolling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. Okay.
And I have 3 successes.
Okay. Doesn't look like it's doing much to this one. In fact, she's just kind of standing firm, and you can tell she's kind of trying to not bully you, but yeah, maybe kind of bully you. Like, just come on. Just one picture real quick. We're losing them anyway. I just want to snap it. You can send it to me. I'll give you my number and you can send it to me.
Okay. I'm not saying that. I'm trying to think. Because this is a lot of money that they're paying me, and if she fucks this camera up, I'm screwed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And since I've told her, is that like a hospitality thing? Since I told her this is what I'll do.
Not really.
Not really. Oh, mother.
I mean, you don't have to. You wouldn't be breaking hospitality, not letting her use your camera.
Yeah, I just don't want her to start causing a scene either.
She's not throwing a fit. But,
Okay.
she's being insistent about it.
Okay, in that case, I'm just going to be more insistent and be like, no, ma'am. Offer was offered. Take it or leave it.
I guess I'll leave it. Jesus Christ. I guess the she are the same everywhere. Stuck with as fuck. Come on. God damn. Just kind of walks off and, kicking rocks and tries to catch up with everybody. Kind of does a little jog. Wait up. God, you old people move too fast. And at that, Nanny looks back and she's like, I'm just joking. Jeez. Joking. Ooh, so sensitive.
I just fall in behind to make sure they get to the basement.
Okay. So, Monica, I need you to... no, there's no role necessary. As you're coming in, leading these people in, what are you saying to them?
Probably saying that I'll move the candle making stuff out of the way to make more room for them.
You notice the bride is crying, sitting in a chair in the the waiting room area. There's no one with her.
Okay.
She kind of looks up and just like, what? Who are these? Who are you?
I'll say I'll be with you. Just one moment. What's her name?
Her name's Tinsley.
Tinsley, I'll be with you in just a moment. And I start trying to rush the guys into the basement. The red caps.
What are they doing? Why are you taking them down there? What are they doing here? We rented this whole place. You're going to ruin my whole wedding. What are you doing?
No. Calm down. It's okay.
It's just going to be shit.
Let me fetch you a cup of tea.
Oh my God.
They're just here for some business. It's okay.
Jeez, what crawled up her ass?
Fuck
you.
I turn to whoever said that, and I glare at them like what I want to say is, do you want a place to stay or not? Because you're about to be kicked out.
That was Nanny that said it.
I just stare at her, eyebrows raised, like, is this the way you want to do this? Because I'll kick you out right now.
Ma'am, I'm so sorry. You understand that this is a good friend of ours, and there are no places to stay. We have come from Georgia, and it was a really long ride. We didn't tell her we were coming, but we've stayed here before, been on our best behavior. We're going to stay down in the basement away from you for the night. You're never going to see us. There's going to be no problems.
I noticed she said Georgia. She said Nashville earlier. Is she lying?
Well, remember they said they stopped in Nashville last night,
okay.
But they came from Georgia.
Just checking. I was just checking.
No, it's a good catch. Yeah, but no, it doesn't seem to be.
Okay. I just look at Tinsley and see what
Whatever. I don't... Fine. Whatever.
I'll be right back, Tinsley.
It's all ruined anyway.
I lead them back to the basement and say, I gotta handle this.
Yeah, you do.
I'm not even gonna address that right now. I'm gonna go and gently lead Tinsley into the kitchen and get her a pot of tea boiling and ask her what's wrong.
I just... No, you don't... You're just the help. You don't care.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
Wow.
Dee, what are you doing at this point?
I help the red caps get down, kind
Okay.
of get them settled real quick.
We'll come to you in just a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I didn't mean that. That was awful. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Just tell me what's on your mind.
I can't. It doesn't matter. What I want doesn't matter.
Do you mean the wedding?
No. You can give... you don't need a roll, no. You can tell that was just kind of
A lie?
a lie.
Do you mean the groom?
No. Yes, no, all of it. I don't know if I want to be Mrs. Covington, I had such big dreams when I was in college, like I wanted to go out and help people and be a part of the Peace Corps and see the world. And, but that wasn't my mom and dad's thing that they wanted for me. They wanted, you've got to pursue a business degree and you've got to find, marry the right guy. And I love Braden, but I feel like I'm giving up I'm 22. He proposed to me when we were seniors at U of A. I just feel like I haven't had time to live my life.
You have time. Your life is not over just because you're married. You have time to get out and see the world as Mrs. Covington if you want to.
No, he wants to stay here. He's going to take over his dad's business. And we're going to live in Bentonville. That's it. And that's going to be my life. I'll never see the rest of the world. Maybe we'll go on some trip, when he wants to go hunting somewhere or something.
What? Why can't you do what you want to do? Why are you doing
well,
what
I
you
want to join the Peace Corps. I want to help people, but my family says that's stupid. They say that people need to help themselves.
Why can't you join the Peace
They don't
Corps
get it.
after you marry him?
Because then you're overseas, away. He'll have to go with me, or I'll be over there by myself for a year.
You can be by yourself if he's busy with his business.
He won't want that. He doesn't know any of this. He doesn't know this is what I want. No one ever listens to what I want.
Oh. Why doesn't he listen to you?
Because he's so stuck up his own ass.
Oh, God.
I can't believe I said that, but I did.
I think you need to get it out.
You don't have to listen to all this.
Of course I do. Someone does.
No. I don't want to put that on you. It's just not fair.
Do you have any money of your own?
I mean, yeah. I've got a job at Crystal Bridges helping, but it doesn't pay a lot. And Mom and Dad said that was stupid too, that I need to apply my business degree. Stop just taking people on tours of dumb art.
They're wrong.
I don't know. That seems to like it may make sense just to do what I need to do. I don't know.
So is she having banality or something? I don't know what the proper term is. Does she have too much banality?
No, she's not an autumn person. You're not getting that from her. She's just basically having a crisis. She's at a crossroads in her life. She wants to help people and do kind things, and she's about to marry into a family where that is seen as dumb. Her own family
sends it. Born in the family.
Yeah, I was going to say that too.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I was thinking, I was going to tell her, I'll cover you for you go join the Peace Corps. But practically, I know that doesn't make sense. If she's never been on her own, she might, I don't know.
Well, while you think about it.
Okay.
Let's go downstairs. They have backpacks that they had with them, or saddlebags, that they brought in with all their gear in it. These people are definitely ready to live life on the road. You can tell. And they're undoing bedrolls and this. What does this basement look like, Monica, that they're setting up in?
It's got a beautiful stone floor. It's very cozy. Along the walls are my candle making things. They're just old wooden tables covered with a bunch of wax and fragrances and everything. And as you go along the room, you can see the stations of where you start and then where you end. So it's mostly sparse, but it's not nasty or anything.
Are there like any preserves or anything like that down there, canned stuff or?
Not in my candle making. No.
Okay. Just making sure what all you had.
Okay. They're probably somewhere else, but not down here.
Yeah. They're like, oh, it smells. Ugh. All those essential oils. Okay. Well, we're gonna smell frou-frou tomorrow, aren't we? Boggans. Yeah, this will work. Just lay them down, and they get out their packs and they start unpacking like some bedroll, sleeping bag type things. Putting them down. It's like, this is better than. Yeah, this will work, I guess. Where's the balefire?
I don't
Do they need to be right up it? I mean,
They can be near it.
Is this not close enough?
It should be.
Okay, I'm just gonna tell them it's close enough. You should be fine. Close enough here.
No, I want to know, where is it? I want to look at it. I haven't seen one ever, really. I mean, that's the appeal of this place. We're not going to hurt it. It's in the fireplace in the reception area.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah, but they said that the bride wasn't going to see them. They were going to go down
They
there
said they were
and
going to
not
stay
see
down
them.
there.
They literally just said that.
They
and
sure
I
did.
heard-
They sure did.
Just
And
like
Nanny
that.
and Nanny is saying this.
God damn it.
I just want to look at it. Is it around?
Morrigan just tells her, "You're close enough. You just told the mortals that you would come down here and be out of sight. They're having rehearsal dinner. So you're going to stay down here and be out of sight."
Oh, we are.
That's what you said. And that was the agreement upon staying here.
We like to lie a lot.
I'm kicking their asses out! Not at my cozy cottage!
I won't. It's fine. We need some food.
That can be arranged.
And do you guys have any beer?
I don't know.
Probably.
I sure would like some. You know there's a lot ordered for the wedding.
Oh, I'm not taking the wedding stash, but I would assume that we have some, stashed away for all types of different customers.
Right, you do.
But not the wedding stash. They probably ordered some good shit.
Morrigan just says, "I'll see what can be done.
Awesome.
It will be brought to you shortly. Remain here."
Cool.
Because don't they have to follow the commands that you give?
Yeah, to a degree. Like, they have to respect. If they don't respect the hospitality, then you can remove the rights, and they have to get the hell out.
If they touch my fucking candles, it's war.
And that's you in real life too, just so people know.
Oh my god. Morrigan's gonna go back upstairs. As she goes upstairs, she kind of whistles for Dan.
Yeah, and he comes flying in.
And she just kind of whispers because she knows nobody else can see him. And she just says, "Guard the door. Scream if you need to."
Can I scream in here? But I'll come for you. I'll give you a little caw, one of those, right? Yeah. It'll be nice.
She just kind of laughs and shakes her head.
You better watch out for those. I don't think they mean well.
Oh, I don't think they do at all either. I just want to get through this.
They're gonna air candles if you don't hurry, though.
Morrigan just kind of nods her head and hurries off to kind of just because she heard them say raw meat and stuff, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well then she's gonna go to the kitchen, get a platter, and just start getting not the wedding shit, that the shit that the place Reverie would have just for other customers and start throwing raw meat and shit on a platter and trying to grab a few beers. Just
Well, you see that Tinsley is there with Pamela. And Pamela is consoling her as you come into the kitchen. And she's like, Tinsley looks up and looks at you throwing raw meat onto this platter. What are you doing?
Don't worry about it, sweetie.
I
Maybe
can't
there's
lie
a
either.
way.
Oh my God.
Who are those people that are here? They said you're your friends?
They're not my friends, but they did ask for. It's complicated, and between you and I wish they weren't here, but.
But they shouldn't be here if you don't want them to. We rented the whole place out.
You're right. It's very hard for me to turn people away who are in need. I apologize.
Are they like homeless or something?
No. They are just in
They're
need.
transients.
Yes. Yes, they are. Yes.
Okay. Well, if I'm going to live the life that I want, I think I could start by saying it's okay that they can be here.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And they don't have to stay in the basement. They can come out if they need to. They just, I'm sure my family wouldn't want them to like crash the party or anything, but if they want to stay in the grounds, they can. I'll tell mom and dad it's okay.
Am I behind Tinsley?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm looking at Pamela shaking my head no. As she's saying this, I'm like, nope.
I'm like, okay, that's very nice of you, but I meet your eye and I'm nodding like I agree. Yeah, okay, great. But what are we gonna do about you? I can't allow you to be so miserable and feeling that you're throwing your life away.
Well, you don't have to do anything for me. It's fine. I appreciate you listening, I guess. People don't really do that to me. Not like really hear me.
I'm sorry.
They just think I'm some blonde bimbo. I think Braden thinks that about me still. Just prize.
Sounds like Braden doesn't think much at all.
That's not nice. That's my future husband you're talking about.
Ah, yes, of course. Sorry.
Yeah. But you really think I should follow my dreams, huh?
Of course.
Okay, I'll think about it.
It doesn't make sense for you to be miserable and crying on the eve of your wedding. Something clearly isn't right, and it's not fair for you to have to shoulder the burden just because others think that you should.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Patricia.
Pamela.
Oh, yeah. Sorry,
It's
Pamela.
okay.
No, that's important. I need to know people's names. That's important. But thanks for, all this.
Of course. Let me know if you need anything.
Okay. I'm going to get back out there. Kind of wipe my face.
Are you gonna be alright?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Do I get the sense that she's planning something dramatic? Or...
Not really. Seems like she's just appreciates you listening.
Okay. Because, I'm fine if she calls off the wedding, but... I have to be practical and think of how that will affect my business and the contract I have.
They should have already signed a contract, so I'm
Yeah,
sure
there's no
That's
refund.
That's true, that's
payments
true.
or
Yeah,
anything.
That's true. Okay, then I'm like, yeah, you go, girl. I don't say that, but yeah.
But these are also rich assholes. They could sue you to oblivion.
Yeah, they could.
But she leaves. Morgan's standing there with a big plate of meat. Just like chicken breasts and a couple steaks. What are you doing?
I guess I'm gonna try to hand them off to Pamela
Okay.
because I've been away from taking pictures for a while now, and I don't want
Yeah.
them to get pissy.
Yeah, I'll say, yeah, you get back to it. Thank you so much.
And then I also tell her I have Dan guarding the doorway.
Okay. Let me, see to her. Oh, shit.
I go out there and I'm taking my tripod off my shoulder.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I'm carrying my tripod one hand. Like it probably was awkward as fuck.
So Dan, the door's closed, but Dan's like, I hear them moving down there. I don't know what they're doing, but I don't like it. It's noisy.
I gasp and say, my candles! And I burst in.
Okay. You see, as you come down, that Nanny's got one of your candles like an apple
Oh my god.
and has bitten it in half like an apple and is chewing the glass and stuff.
Does she turn around?
Yeah, and she's like, this tastes way better than it smells.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
Awesome job.
Thank you. But I
And it says, it's like pine forest.
and those those aren't food.
Yeah, I know. We were hungry and we didn't know when you were coming back.
We have
Oh
your meat.
man, you brought meat.
Yeah.
Oh, you're an all right boggy. You know that?
Thank you. Actually, Morrigan got the meat.
Oh well, she's okay too, I guess. Yeah. Just sit it down here. We'll eat. Sorry about your candle. How much was that thing?
$8.
Shit, for that?
Yeah.
And she crunches the rest of it. The glass cracking noise, and pulls out this chain wallet and hands you a 10. Just keep change.
Thank you. I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah, not bad. It's like a before dinner mint,
Oh, yeah. Well, I have some actual more minty flavors if you'd
Oh,
like one after.
Really? Where?
Down here I've got
No shit.
Yeah, basil in it, more of a lemongrass. But they're not free.
You got any doo-doo flavor?
No, I do not. But I think the people next door have a dog if you're looking for doo-doo.
I'm fucking with you.
Oh, you got me. You got me, Nanny.
Neighbors have a dog.
Cool. Yeah, we'll eat this and we'll try to keep it down. Hey, did you have any beer?
Oh, I am so sorry. Let me look again. I apologize.
All right, sweet.
I'll be right back.
Hey, and this is the younger one that was talking to Morrigan earlier.
Okay.
That she up there, she said she was going to let me take some pictures with a camera.
I doubt that.
What?
She's working right now. I'm afraid that...
No, not right now. She said she was bringing a camera down here.
Oh, down here. Okay. And, yes?
I'd like to see it sometime,
Perhaps when you're done eating so you don't get blood on the camera.
Okay. And she says that kind of like, why would that be a problem?
I'll go see about that beer
Thanks. Yeah,
and
cool.
bring some bed linens down.
What?
I'll get the beer. And she goes upstairs.
Okay. Morrigan, you're waiting there for her?
Yes, because I want to make sure that nothing is crazy.
Oh, it's crazy, but...
Hey, camera lady, come get a shot of my bro down in this Smirnoff Ice. I iced his ass.
At that point, Morrigan rolls her eyes and she kind of checks with Pamela that it's, like, is this cool or...
Yeah, she kind of does that, like, oh, this is crazy, but it's okay for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Like,
then,
it's gonna be a long night.
I'm gonna go back to taking the pictures.
Okay.
And I will bring the camera
All right.
just after the event.
Okay. So you going to get the beer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you're going out to take the photos.
Mm-hmm.
And Braden and his frat bros are all huddled
Here we
around,
go. Here we go.
One's on a knee with
Grounds for divorce here.
a Smirnoff Ice, and he's chugging it and not chugging it well, just, and they're all laughing at him, and he's kind of wobbling, and you got iced, bro. You swore that, you've been in Eureka for a little bit, but you swore that trend had died.
That's what I was
Wow,
thinking.
Why are they still doing that?
I mean, I know I'm old, but
Yeah.
I know.
But go ahead and give me the perception plus wits. I'm going to get you to roll those two because it's kind of a did you spot something happening type roll. Difficulty 6.
Okay. Doing the willpower again because I have that thing. So as long as I don't fail the roll, I get it back.
Yeah.
That was the best merit ever. Do ones take away?
Yes, they do.
Okay, well then I still have one success though
Okay.
with the willpower, but I got it spent.
You don't notice much, but you notice that that Tinsley is talking to her mother and father, and they seem kind of animated.
Whoop. Follow your dreams.
Great. So I'm getting this shot of them like chugging this freaking Smirnoff Ice.
Yeah.
And in the background is the bride arguing with her parents.
Not really. She's kind of off to the side. You can
Okay,
keep
okay.
her out of the shot, but yeah.
No, I want her in the shot.
Oh, you want her in the shot? Okay. You're purposely getting her in there. I got you.
Purposely. Even if they don't want this one, like this is going in an art exhibit somewhere.
I
Like
got you.
yes.
All right.
Happily ever after. I'm
Yes.
entitled.
So yeah, then you see kind of storms off and goes further into the garden, and they're just kind of looking at each other, just like,
Oh no.
talking, in like muffled tones. And then a group of people come up and they, put on that fake aristocrat smile, keep on doing their thing. The Redcaps appreciate the beer. They bite right into the side of them and chug it down, aluminum and all.
Okay.
And, say, hey, we'll stay put. We'll play nice. You got us food and beer.
I appreciate that very much.
Some glamour.
Yep.
Hey, it's good stuff.
Great. I will try and come back down and check on you guys, but I gotta get back up and make sure everything's going okay.
Okay. Right. Okay, so you're back up?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm looking around.
All right. So you're looking out at the yard where everybody's doing everything. It looks like the frat bros are broing it up. Most people are drinking and laughing and stuff. And it looks like they're getting ready to maybe do toasts or something. The guys are,
Okay.
and trying to get people's attention, but it's really not working. And you don't see the bride anywhere.
Lord.
And the mom and dad you notice them. Because you're kind of taking everything in, actively looking. You notice that the mom and dad are kind of talking to a couple, and you can tell that they're putting on fake smiles, but kind of keep looking over their shoulders, the people they're talking to shoulders, to see if they can see their daughter. Then they notice you. And they, look like they excuse themselves from the couple that was talking to them and make a beeline right towards you.
I
fuck.
mutter to myself through a smile, here we go. And I say, Mr. and Mrs. Are they the Coving? Yeah, Mr. and Mrs.
Milner.
Milner.
What is your is it Brightston? Is that your mortal name?
Brightstone.
Well, Brightstone, is that your
That's my mortal name.
Your mortal
my
name.
fake name is Eothelia Hestis.
Oh, you
I mean, my fae name.
Okay,
Sorry,
gotcha.
not fake.
Yeah, I'll need that sometime.
Okay, sorry.
That's fine. Or just let me know how to spell it at the end.
Okay.
So, Miss Brightstone,
Yes.
our daughter just came to us with this ridiculous request that some bikers are staying in your basement, and she said that they were transients and that we should allow them to roam the property freely and give them stuff to eat. You care to elaborate? Is she that drunk, or what is going on?
Let me think.
Because they are not roaming the property.
Yeah.
No. And we're definitely not feeding them out of these rich assholes' food and drink.
She came to us saying that you had these people here and that she didn't want them to stay in your basement. She wanted them to be free like all people should be free.
This baby.
I'm sorry she came to you with that.
So are you saying there are people there? There are people in your basement right now? Bikers? A biker gang in your basement at my daughter's wedding?
They actually can't go into the basement.
Exactly.
Can they?
They don't.
Then you're dreaming.
If they even looked for the basement, they wouldn't be able to find it.
Well, they would see the door, but they would just open it up and it would be like
wall.
a broom closet or something. It's kind of like a Narnia thing, or it can be whatever you want it to be.
Okay, I don't want to.
Or there might not even be a door that people can see. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's at the end of a hallway or something. That's kind of what I was thinking. I don't want to. My instinct was to just say, that's odd. She must have misconstrued it, but I don't want her hearing that and be like, you lied to me. Because she's already in a fragile space.
What are you doing, Dee?
It would be easiest just to say, I don't have a basement.
What am I doing? They're trying to make toast. Like, is this something that a bride needs to be present for?
Most likely, yes.
Okay. I'm probably gonna go after the bride, actually.
Okay.
Because I am not social. I'm just gonna piss these rich assholes off.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna go after her to kind of drag. Because isn't the freaking like way between the Little Rock and isn't that back in that overgrown area?
Yes.
Fuck! I'm definitely going back there. Oh
Well,
shit!
it's not that she can just go through there without you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I recall correctly.
But if someone came
But
out...
if somebody just popped through, that would be bad.
Yeah. So I'm going after her.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
All right. So meanwhile, Monica.
I just say, I don't have a basement.
No.
No.
So our daughter is lying. She's just drunk.
I'm not sure what your daughter is. That is not my place to speculate.
But you assure us there's no bikers on the property.
No, there are no bikers.
Then what are the motorcycles doing out parked in front of the building? I went to get something from my car earlier and noticed them.
Oh.
Should
She
be like,
turns
those are
and
arms.
looks. The bikers, they must be at some other event. I apologize. I will try to get to the bottom of this. That may be where your daughter got this notion.
She seems to think there are 4 bikers on the property and there are 4 more motorcycles parked out there. Miss Brightstone,
That's
if
a logical assumption.
If you're lying to us, that won't be good.
I am aware. As to my knowledge, none of the bikers are on the property. If there are, I can go look and make sure they're not here. Thank you for bringing this to my attention.
Okay. I appreciate your help.
Yes.
I've got to go find my daughter wherever she went. They're trying to do toast now. This is so embarrassing. He just kind of walks off.
Okay.
All right. So you're in the garden. What does this garden look like?
I want it to be part way very nice English looking and part way like the further back you get, it gets like this gorgeous like overgrownness.
Okay. Like lots of
Ooh,
vines and
nice.
stuff.
Yes.
Are there like benches or anything to sit on out there?
In the nice part, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's where you find Tinsley. Just kind of, looking down, playing with a blade of grass she's plucked. She looks up as you're approaching.
I'd take a picture, or I try to snap a picture before she looks up, just because
Aw.
I think that would be very
That is pretty.
artsy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, she hears it and she's like, "What are you doing?"
and I'm just like, it was a good shot.
My eyes are so puffy from crying, and I don't want to be here. Like, not here, just not here. Wish I could just run away.
Morrigan has this kind of like how somebody wants to comfort somebody, but they don't know how.
Mhm.
That is what Morrigan looks like. She is trying to be polite, but also, I don't know how to comfort her either. So she just kind of like nods, like okay, and she just kind of walks over and kind of pats her like a there on the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
And then she goes, they're about to start toasts. I imagine somebody else is going to come looking for you soon.
Oh. Miss, I don't want to be here. I can't marry him. I can't do this. I want to live my life. I want to see the world. I want to help people. I want to help those in need. Can you get me out of here?
Oh, fuck. Shit, because her quirk is that she does not lie. And I probably can get her out of here. But I don't know that I should. I'm just going to tell her that. I can, but I don't know that I should. Maybe you should tell the groom that you don't want to marry him?
I've tried. I can't. I'm too scared.
Here's what you do.
He's
You
just
just
so-
walk right up to him. Look him in the face and say, I do not want to marry you. Please get out of my way.
She's just that pause you're hearing is from her. The slack-jawed face that I'm making that no one can see is also from her.
You look at him in the eye and you tell him you are not a worthy mate. And I will not. I will not spend the rest of my days attached to you.
What?
And from what I have seen of his I sing bro, and she kind of has that in quotations,
Yeah.
he is indeed not a worthy mate. At least he would not be for me. I would not have him.
It's solid advice.
No frills.
Yes.
I'll take it into consideration. They're doing the thing out there now, huh?
Yes.
Okay. My parents didn't like that I wanted those biker people to not be cooped up in a basement. Would you tell them that it's okay that if they're on the property, the biker people? If it's my wedding and I can at least have that where people don't have to sleep in a basement or stay down there all cooped up? I know they're bikers, but they probably stink, but they.
Oh my gosh, you were. Yeah, Morrigan's just looking at her like, you know, that look of like somebody like stop talking, like
Yeah.
you're hurting your own argument.
Yeah.
That's what
You can
Morrigan-
tell she has not the first clue about what it would be to help those in need, you know.
and
She is
that's
speaking very much from privilege.
She never got the chance. They never even let her.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't want to tell her to run away and join the Peace Corps. She'd fuck something up. She don't know yet.
Morrigan just goes, no, I won't tell them that
Why?
because, and she looks at her and she goes, because they like it where they're at. They're having fun.
Okay. All right.
And it's much easier to handle if they're down there having fun than if they're up here having fun. Although there would be interesting pictures to be had, but that's beside the point.
Okay.
She kind of holds her hand out to her to like help her up and guide her back.
Thanks. So she walks back with you and like drunkenly stumbling forward, Braid. Hey, there you are, babe. Oh my God, we gotta listen. Chad's got a speech he's gonna make about spring break in Destin. It's hilarious. You gotta hear this story. Oh my God, it's so funny about how fucking hammered we got and stole this stupid kid's like 4-wheel off-road like cart thing. Like it had a handle like a joystick. We stole it and drove it around. It's hilarious. Come on. Oh my God. Have you got a beer? You need a beer, babe. And she just kind of looks back at you over her shoulder, you know, kind of sadly. And
Morgan
then
looks
smiles.
back at her with disdain, like this dude is not a worthy mate. Like,
Yeah.
and he is a thief.
Out of game, he was describing that they stole as a mobility scooter.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Gross.
Yeah. So, toasts are made, drunken stories are told, awkward, embarrassing stuff. You take your pictures. A little boggan cleans her freehold, keeping it tidy, keeping it neat. No one's around, so it happens surprisingly fast.
Nice.
And the night wears on. You all can hear sounds of revelry from downstairs. Sounds like a scuffle breaks out at some point, but the mortals don't hear it.
Good.
And soon everyone goes to bed. It's well past 2 o'clock in the morning at this point. And the freehold, the reverie, is quiet for the first time in hours. You two kind of just stand there, taking the day's events in. Do you have anything to say to one another?
Yeah, I say we can't let her marry that guy.
That guy is not is not. I would not have him. I don't know why she just doesn't tell him. You are worthless. You are a thief, and I do not wish to marry you. Now please be out of my way.
Apparently her parents don't care what she has to say, and they just want this done for status.
Now that's why you say it to him.
I don't even know if he would listen. wonder if there's a way we can convince all parties that the wedding is not a good idea. It won't solve all her problems, but I don't know if I can sit by and watch this.
This is painful to sit by and observe.
Yes.
These people are clueless. Perhaps, maybe, I don't know if speaking to her again would give her the courage to leave. She asked me to help her run away in the garden.
Really?
Yes. She asked me if I could. I told her I could, but I didn't know if I should.
My fear with her running away is that she's clearly very naive, doesn't know a lot of the way of the world. I worry what will happen to her if she just cuts ties with everything. But this environment and this family is clearly not good for her, so I'm not sure what to do.
The wedding could always be sabotaged, but maybe if she were to fall in love with someone else, maybe they could interject like they do in the movies.
But
that would be some awesome shots, I'm not gonna lie.
That would warm my matchmaking little heart as well. That could give her the courage she needs to stand up to Brayden and her parents. Something's gotta give her that courage. Because you're right, the logical thing is to just say no. But it's hard when no one listens.
How many hours until the wedding?
At this point, almost exactly 12. It's supposed to happen around 2 o'clock tomorrow.
I wonder if she has anybody that she's already halfway interested in, or anybody that's already halfway interested in her.
Could I do a social dynamics roll? Do I have to be seeing them? I can't remember.
No, you could possibly do that.
Like if I saw like a groomsman or something that was kind of eyeing her.
Sure.
Okay, so perception plus empathy. 2, 3, and 4. Woohoo! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's the difficulty?
Difficulty of 8. That's gonna be hard.
I'm rolling 8 dice. I hope I do it. 1. I got 1 success out of 8 dice.
Yes, there were. But there are a lot of those guys that are just horny, recent college graduate dudes.
Yeah.
Who are drunk on liquid courage, and you think maybe 1 or 2 might have been looking at her kind of longingly, but maybe they just looked at her that way for a while. You know, it's hard to know.
Can I cast Seer's Wisp? It says the seer gains the ability to conjure a bright fragment from the heart of the dreaming to lead her where she needs to journey. The realm dictates who or what the changeling is trying to find. The more successes rolled, the more direct and safer the path down which the wisp leads the changeling.
Sure.
It only lasts for 1 hour. What?
I said, yeah, we're finding a prince.
That way I can ask the wisp to show me
Her
a
true
worthy
love.
mate for Tinsley.
Okay.
Or at least a better one than Brayden. Well,
Yeah.
well, the wisp will be like, look around.
All right.
Okay, so it's soothsay is the art, and I guess actor would be the realm.
Okay.
What do I roll?
What do you have? What do you have in actor? How many dots?
2.
And that gives you, is it known person or?
Personal contact.
Lofty noble. Is that right?
Basic. Well, that's for Fae.
Oh, that's Faye.
Yeah.
It says basic initiation into the realm of Actor allows the changeling to work cantrips upon those that she has personally met and had at least a few minutes
Then
of
you're good.
interaction
You're
with.
good. You're good.
Okay.
Yeah, I just didn't know how well you had to know her for it to work. Okay.
Let me make sure I don't have to know their name. It doesn't say.
Okay.
It mentions names, but it doesn't say I have to know them. Okay.
All right. So you're
But
gonna.
I've probably heard a lot.
All right. So you're gonna roll your art rating
Okay.
plus, and don't roll yet because there's gonna be modifiers.
Okay.
So you're gonna take your art rating, plus the rating of the lowest realm you're using, which is actor, and you're gonna add those dice together.
Okay.
So don't roll yet.
Okay.
So let's see. Your difficulty will be 5 unless you want to use a bunk.
Nah.
Okay?
Because there's nobody else around, is there?
No.
Okay, yeah, no.
You have to spend glamour.
Okay. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, you'll have to look at the cantrip.
Where does it tell you?
Is it weird?
It is soothsay. Soothsay.
Well, I know, but is the cantrip a weird cantrip?
That's what I'm looking right now. It's chimerical. I'm sorry.
Then you're fine. You don't
It's
have
right on the freaking card.
you don't
Okay.
have to. Then you don't have to spend glamour
Okay.
to do it.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
It threw me because all the things I have right now are chimerical, so
Gotcha.
I didn't realize that was not bad. Okay. Fuck. I botched.
Okay.
For everyone that doesn't know, I am the freaking botch queen.
Yes.
Yes. And in the Fey world, apparently there is no exception. In your time in Arcadia, the time you were there before staying here, that was probably your noble title, the Queen of Botches.
Yes. Oh my god.
All right.
So, like, the wisp just like implodes upon itself.
Yeah, it goes around
It's
you,
like
and
no
and it's just
suitable matches.
well, and that's the thing. Maybe that's what you glean from it, because it just kind of goes like erratic and crazy, like it doesn't know what to do or where to go, and poof.
Oh no.
I just kind of look at Pam like, this may be hopeless.
You think? You can't help that girl. She gotta help herself.
I know, but there's gotta be a way for her to decide how to help herself without, her parents murdering her or cutting
You
her
can't
off.
save them all. I know that's what you want to do, but you can't do it. She doesn't know what she wants out of life. How can you help someone who doesn't know what they want?
She does know. She wants to help people and see the world.
How's she gonna help people?
Joining the Peace Corps. Do you know what the Peace
Then
Corps
maybe
is,
that's
Dan?
the way you should go. I know what the Peace Corps is.
Okay, just checking.
I can read,
What do you read?
Books, they open. I got a book. I can open a damn book.
What kind of books do you read?
Mystery books. I like the Sherlock Holmes
Oh,
books. I like to solve the mysteries.
those don't talk about the Peace Corps.
Well, god damn it.
I'm messing with you, Dan. I'm sorry.
I know you're fucking with me. Apparently Dan's foul mouth, so that's happening.
I love it. I love
right.
it. I'm just scratching behind. what would be Dan's ear.
I
don't
have
know.
ears. Yeah, you
Having
just looks like a tube. It's really gross if you ever see one of their ears. It's kind of creepy.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
she's
I'm just
petting it.
scratching behind that as he sits on whatever he's perched on, as he just cusses Pamela out.
She's used to it. She's giggling. I'm sorry, Dan.
I know you are. It's fine. Listen, she's got. You can show her the door, but she's got to go through it.
You're right. You're so right.
That's the way it has to be.
Maybe
What would
there's...
you recommend us saying to her?
I don't rightly know. I'd maybe just tell her, that you have to make a choice for yourself someday. You have to stand up for yourself. And I know you tried to do that in the garden, but it didn't work, did it? So I don't know. Maybe she'll see it in her... Maybe she sleeps on it and her words come to her. And then out of game, do you guys have the ability to affect anybody's dreams?
I do. I just remembered. Thanks, Dan. I can dream walk. I can dream craft.
There you go.
Okay. Dream craft. Well, find someone else's dream.
Everybody is definitely asleep at this point.
Any
As
part-
much as they drink, they've all got to be asleep.
Okay. I think I can do Dreamcraft, and I can shape her dreams and employ realms to create aspects of the dream. My realms are actor, fae, and prop.
Okay, so here's your problem. You can't affect... you have actor. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you have actor. Sorry. You can. Yes. So you're wanting to affect her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can I see your cantrip? Can you hand it to me, the one you're trying to do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, you have 2 dots in this. How many dots do you have in actor?
2.
And what was your other realm you had? You had Fae and what else?
Prop.
Okay. You don't have timer scene.
No.
Okay. But you wouldn't want it anyway. Okay. Okay. So you have 1, 2, and what's your highest rating in actor?
2.
Okay, so you have 4 dice. You're going to need, it'll be a difficulty of 7, but because you're in your freehold, it'll be a difficulty of 6.
I'm gonna spend a willpower.
Okay.
I got 3 successes
3 successes.
and a willpower.
Okay, so what does this allow you to do?
Shape the target's dreams and employ realms to create aspects of the dream. Any part of the dream molded within an appropriate realm becomes a trigger for the target after she wakes.
Okay.
So, like, she would see something and it would trigger the dream. Is that what
I'm wondering if I should, like, do this to the parents instead. And they have a dream that, like...
would they give a shit?
No, that marrying Brayden is a terrible mistake and they'll call it off.
Okay, so you want them so you're acting on Tinsley, so when they see her, they'll have this realization of this dream?
Yeah, and I know that goes against her doing it for herself. Let me discuss this with Morgan and Dan. I'm like, wait, what if we do it this way? Is that immoral? If I make the parents change their minds?
Let me see the cantrip again, just because it's easier to see the cards. And if you're playing Changeling, there are, on Drive-Thru RPG, there is a brilliant person on the Storyteller's Vault who made these cards, and the name escapes me right now, but kudos to them. Man, they're just great. They really help the players. They help me too, I think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, go ahead. Y'all talk amongst yourselves.
Maybe I can make it Tinsley's dream and just make it to where she confronts her parents and just being like, I need you to listen to me. I need you to listen to me as your daughter, that I am not happy and I don't want this, and this is not the life I want to live. Please. I don't know. Because I'm worried they're just going to be like, I don't give a shit. Do it.
Okay.
I may be overthinking this. What do you think, Morrigan?
I'll speak up a little bit if I can.
Sure.
I think if you're going to do it, you got to steal it in the girl.
You're right.
Come on,
She
do it
won't
to her
learn it.
parents. She's trying to escape them.
You're right.
And them telling her what she can and can't do is not going to let her grow.
You're right. I'm trying to baby her. You're absolutely
That's her
right.
whole problem, her whole life.
You're right.
People telling her what they think's best for her.
Mm.
Not what she thinks is best for herself.
You're absolutely right, Dan. Thank you.
I know.
It's those books you read.
It's the books.
Okay.
I read one the other day. It had all these names in it and all these weird numbers next to the names. And you can call them and they bring you a pizza.
Yeah. That's a good book.
Yes, it's yellow.
Yes, it is.
Morgan's just looking at Dan and goes, "You really were entertained by reading the telephone book."
No, it was just a funny joke. You daft cunt.
She kind of pushes his head aside.
You gave me
Not like
COVID.
that.
Don't say that word. That's not that's our word, not yours.
Well, if he's from the UK.
No, I mean because we're women.
Oh.
He's not.
I mean, Dan and Morrigan have been through multiple lifetimes together.
Okay,
He's
okay.
probably earned the right.
All right, okay. I'll allow it then.
Well, and that word doesn't carry the weight in other countries that it does here.
He's not from a
Definitely
country. He's made up. He's magical.
That's why it doesn't have to make sense. That's exactly right. He's talking to you in a Scottish accent.
Well,
Even as a changeling,
And he's a purple bird.
he's a blue bird.
he's blue.
Yeah, blue. Sorry,
black.
blue and black. Sorry. Yes.
I mean, honestly, he could have originated in Scotland.
Yeah. Sure.
Oh, okay.
Just not this lifetime.
What was
That's
this
not
Raven's,
believable. This is not realistic at
What
all.
was this Raven's intent in saying cunt? Just kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, you're right. Anyway, back to the dream.
It was probably a term of endearment.
Yes, I know.
Probably.
I know. It just made me cough. Now I'm like, I'll tell Tinsley to call her mother a cunt. No. There's a better way to go about this.
You should do it.
I guess
Do it.
I want to give her a dream where she, stands up to them and feels free to do so and knows that it's the right thing to do. Like, that she's making a choice about the rest of her life and she is allowed to do that.
All right.
Something empowering.
So you go sit in your cozy chair.
One of many.
Yeah. You close your eyes and think of her, and you're in her dreams. And it is yours to shape. But what you see before you right now is her just running through a field. And she's 5. And she's picking flowers and enjoying herself. And you realize she's at a park. And you see a little boy who obviously looks like he does not have what she has been afforded in her life. His clothes are tattered. He's dirty. And he's there with his mother. You know, the park's probably the only luxury that they can even really afford. And he's playing with a stick, doesn't have any toys, and she's got, you know, that kind of a gender neutral toy.
Mm-hmm.
And she just looks at him and she goes over and hands it to him. But then her mother comes over. Tinsley, get away from him. Come on.
Can I make Tinsley in the dream talk to her mom and be like, No, this is what I want to do, and it's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Ooh, can you make her grow up the more she talks back to her?
Oh, yeah. Till she grows up to her current age. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she does. And some of the words aren't even yours at this point. She's like, no, I want to give him this. And I want to help people. And I don't want to marry Braden. And I want to live the life I want to live. And I want to help people in this world. There are people besides us that have nothing, Mother. And that's what I want. And the mother gets smaller as Tinsley gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yes. Yes.
And then as you do that, say yes, yes.
Oh, I don't say that.
She kind of looks over her shoulder, not like,
Okay.
but acknowledging that this dream is something else.
Oh, okay.
And you see the giant Tinsley nod and walk off. The little boy playing with the toy, smiling.
Aww.
And you're out of the dream. Back in the cozy chair.
Yes. Good.
All right. Now what? It's about 2:30 in the morning at this point.
I'll tell them that it went well.
Okay.
I don't know how long that takes, like if they went to bed or if they're just sitting there watching
I'm sure
me.
y'all were probably there.
Okay. Then I'll say I think it went well. Come, let us get some rest. I'm gonna go listen at the door for the red caps, and if they're sleeping, I'll leave them alone.
You hear snores.
Okay, then I'll just leave them alone.
I look at Dan and say, "Come on, you cunt."
Okay. After a year, age before beauty.
You're older than me, Dan.
Only because you want me to be.
True enough. Come on.
So you make your way up, rest for the night. Then about 6:30 in the morning,
I'm probably up.
on your door.
I jump up. I might have been awake. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. I may have been sleeping. I don't know what
It's
time the itinerary begins.
Mrs. Milner.
Oh,
She's got her face stained with tears.
is everything
She's-
all right?
Tinsley's gone. She saw me this morning and just laid into me and said that the wedding's off and that she was leaving, and there were these bikers that were getting on their bikes and she just hopped on one and left with them.
Oh shit, that is not Pamela laughing. That is me laughing. Oh.
Do you know where she could have gone? She said she was talking to you last night. What did you say to her? Not accusing, just curious.
Yeah.
Sorry, that came across a little too accusatory.
I mean, in all honesty.
I made her a
Oh,
cup
never
of
mind.
tea.
You did talk to her. I'm full shit. Sorry.
You did hear the knocking, D.
Oh.
Morrigan did hear the knocking. Your room is right next to hers.
Oh, okay. I probably would peek my head out to be like,
Sure.
the hell?
Why did they leave?
They're only allowed a day with hospitality. A night's
Oh.
rest.
Oh, my bad.
How much glamour did y'all's freehold produce?
I don't remember.
I think it's like 2.
Something like that.
That sounds right. I never wrote it
No,
down.
3. Balefire has
Oh.
3 points in it.
Oh.
Okay.
I have no fucking clue what to say to her. Let me think. It's not like I have their fucking phone numbers. Do I know how
where
to...
they were going though.
The cat house? You like
yeah.
It's just in town.
That's right. They came in. For some reason, I thought they fucked off across the country. For some reason, you're right. You're right. I was so panicked. I forgot.
She just said she needed to get out of here and clear her head, but this is what she wanted to do.
Okay.
Do you do refunds?
Let me make you a cup of tea. I think I know where we can find her. Why don't we calm down?
I
Calm
shouldn't
down.
worry about money. I'm sorry. You're right. Of course you're right. Okay, I'm coming down.
Morrigan's just looking at her as Pamela ushers her to get a cup of tea, thinking that look like, there's no refunds. It's in the contract.
No, there's not. But here's some tea.
I might whisper to you, can you go look at the cat house for her?
Morgan nods and
Okay.
she shuts the door to get changed.
Okay, then I will be on Mother the Bride duty and calming her down and listening, just giving a very comforting listening aura.
Okay. She saw me this morning and it was like something clicked in her and she just laid into me. I've never heard her talk that way to me.
What was she saying?
Just that this was not the life she wanted and that she appreciated everything we'd done, but she wants to help people. And she can help people. If she becomes a financial advisor like she went to school to do, she can help people become wealthy, retired, young. She can do all kinds of things with that. Joining the Peace Corps is what she said she wanted to do.
A noble pursuit.
What? No, it's not. You barely make anything to live. You have to live in a hut in the middle of nowhere just to give people water. That's a bit extreme. When you could if that's really what she wanted to do, we could just pay to have the well put in somewhere.
That would be a wonderful compromise between
I mean,
the
I
two of
give
you.
to
Don't
charity
you
all the
think
time.
so?
Yes, we give to charity. They do things like that.
Well, so when
Maybe
you
she
pay
could give her own
charities, someone has to go and install the well. Would it be so bad if your daughter went and installed wells? It would make you even closer to
She
the...
doesn't know anything about installing wells.
They teach her that.
She had too much to drink. I know it. And she's just got nerves. When she sees Braden at the altar this afternoon, it'll all be better, and I know it'll be okay.
I don't mean any disrespect, Mrs. Milner, but it's 6:30 in the morning. If she had too much to drink, she would not be up and out of here.
You sent your person to go look for her?
Yes?
Wow.
I sent my associate, yes? Isn't that what you wanted?
Yes.
Okay.
Can we just please continue forward as if the wedding's happening?
Are you sure that's...
Yeah, I know that if she finds her and brings her back, she'll and comes and sees us and we talk some sense to her. Can you call your associate and tell her my number, and when she finds her, I'll come and we'll talk to her.
Do you know if your daughter took her phone with her?
It doesn't appear to be in her room. I'm sure she would never leave anywhere with it. You know, these kids, they can't not be on their phones.
Yes.
Hold on one moment. I have a text. Okay.
Funny. I was like, oh, is it Tinsley?
That's what I thought too.
I'm not coming back, Mom. If that's what you wish to carry on, I can certainly do that, but...
Yes, please. And if you don't mind, don't mention this to any of the other wedding guests that are coming.
Of course not.
today.
This is a family matter, and
Yes.
you are going to have to... That was going to be my next point. I didn't know how to bring it up, but you are going to have to deal with this.
Yeah, yes, I am.
Okay.
Okay. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes.
And she just kind of turns on her heel and walks off.
I start texting Morgan.
Okay.
I'll say, the mom wants, if you find her, let me know. The mom wants to come see her if you find her. Something like that.
I type back LOL. Just
Yeah.
because I think it would be funny to see that woman in the cat house.
Yes.
So, what kind of car are you driving down there? Or vehicle?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even think about vehicles.
Do they have a bus?
No. There's a tour trolley, but it only goes around the downtown area.
You can borrow my car. Do you know how to drive? I probably have a car.
You don't
I
have,
have no dots in drive.
that doesn't mean you can't. It just doesn't mean you can do any stunts.
You probably have a bike. A bicycle. How far can it be?
Have you seen the hills in Eureka?
Oh, God. Yeah.
um,
She's magic.
think
She can do
about that.
it.
I mean, I have a lot of strength, but it would take forever.
Yes. Okay, yeah. We probably have a
deal.
car.
We probably share the car.
How
Yeah.
about a
Like, it's
how about a
probably your
vintage
car.
Vespa?
That's cute.
Huh?
A vintage Vespa scooter.
Okay.
That's very cute. I'll allow it. Yeah.
Since you're being emo hipster.
Yeah.
I wonder why. Why am I being emo hipster?
Are you channeling your youth?
No, I'm channeling my dumbass previous characters.
Oh.
I basically had Vicenta and Rhapsody have a baby.
I gotcha. Okay.
Oh, yeah. That's good. Yeah, okay. I see it.
That can fight on accident.
Okay. That's fine. Whatever you like. So yeah, you hop on the Vespa and head that way. And a couple motorcycles pass, and they're like, "Get a real bike," and keep on going.
Flip them off.
They keep going.
That's fine.
You arrive at the cat house, and it's just a parking lot party at this point. There's a handful of people there. There's a guy with a grill set up that's cooking breakfast, but the cat house itself isn't open yet. So it's just a bunch of bikers out there. And sure enough, the asphalt jackals, blacktop jackals are, yeah, sorry.
Whichever.
Blacktop is blacktop. Yeah, blacktop jackals are out there, all 5 of them. And so is Tinsley.
Does she look like she's having a good time?
She looks kind of nervous.
Okay.
But one of the guys in the group keeps kind of, like elbowing her in the ribs and, telling her jokes, and she kind of politely smiles, but you can kind of tell she's out of her element,
Mm-hmm.
And, another group of bikers comes up, and you pull up, and, the group that pulls up is the ones you flipped off, and they're like, "Oh, you're part of the biker rally, huh?" With that thing. Oh my God.
No.
Hey, don't ever fucking flip me off again either. You hear me?
I hear you, but if I need to, I will flip you off again.
Shh, that's a good way to get a finger broke. You're lucky you're a lady. And a hot one at that. What's your name, baby?
Right. Which one? I've had several throughout the centuries.
What?
And she's kind of looking at. She's kind of.
And Dan goes, "Shut the fuck up about that shite. You can't talk that way."
The way she says it though is kind of like, how people like.
And Dan's wearing a
say
little
it.
helmet.
That is awesome. I fucking love it.
And goggles to protect his eyes so he
Yes.
can go on to read more telephone books.
That's right.
Yes. Is it the same color as the Vespa?
Yeah.
Please tell me that.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's saying it in a way. She's saying it in a way people would do, like if they're kind of flirty, jesty type thing.
Okay.
Like she's not being dead ass serious in
Yeah.
that. Like she's telling the truth.
Yeah.
But she's telling it in a way that they wouldn't be like.
Yeah.
They would just think she was awkwardly flirting. If
Yeah.
anything.
Well, there's a big fat beer gut guy, probably in his mid 40s, kind of saunters up, and he's like, "Yeah, Buck likes them like that. Hey, I got some beads here."
Like a Mardi Gras thing, is he meaning?
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah.
I was like, I
Yeah.
don't understand the
Yeah.
reference. She probably even looks at me. She goes, I don't get the reference.
Well, you get beads and you show me them hooters. Dan's like, "Fuck this, where's the tripod?"
She has it on her strap. She doesn't have the camera. She just has the fucking tripod
Yeah.
strapped to her back.
Hey, they called me tripod. He kind of
I fucking knew that was gonna happen.
And at this point, the blacktop jackals are kind of making their way over.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like,
And
they're a problem? Then
she
they're saying
winks
this to you.
to me, like I'm causing the problem.
No, like asking you if there's a problem with this guy.
Oh, she looks at him and she winks. And then I kind of wonder if I should punch this guy. Because he's mortal, isn't he?
Yeah.
I don't want to hurt him. I want to. Okay, I want to establish dominance. Not
This
the
is
way
just
we
strictly for
traditionally
dominance.
do. Not the way we traditionally do in the history of our gaming group.
Yeah.
I want to like,
Just a gentle dominance.
yes. I want to kind of wink at them and then kind of like punch him real quick in the nose.
Okay.
And so that he stumbles back and be like, and that kind of language is what gets your nose broke. You're lucky I'm a lady.
Yes!
Okay.
Because he's not going to be expecting what comes out.
Okay. So you're going to try to do this with an element of surprise.
Yes.
So you okay. Give me subterfuge plus charisma. Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, actually, I'll let you roll appearance because you're hot
Okay.
elfin chick
Okay, cool.
to this guy.
Yeah, and that's why you came up.
Right.
Okay. I'm going to spend a willpower
Okay.
because I really don't want to fuck this up because it's going to
And you marked off the one when you botched, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. What's the difficulty?
Difficulty of he's not drunk. He's cocky and he is watching you actively. I'd say it's a difficulty of 7.
Okay. Uh, 3.
3?
Nice.
That's enough. Yeah, he's not going to see it coming.
Yay!
So before we roll initiative, you are going to get to sock him. So go ahead and roll your strength plus brawl.
Okay.
Standard difficulty 6.
You just never mind. Ones take away, or they don't damage.
Ones
do
take
they?
away from successes here, but not in damage. Yes.
Okay, is this damage?
No, this is rolling a hit.
Okay, got you. Should have rolled a willpower, but I didn't. 1 success.
1 success. Okay, you'll just roll
Yeah.
your strength dice to do the damage.
Okay, cool. Oh fuck. 18.
He dead.
8. How many dice are you rolling for strength?
4.
What are you getting 18 from? It would just be, how many successes did you get on the dice? You needed 6s.
Oh, successes. Okay, thank God.
Yes, it's not the total on the dice.
He
Okay,
did.
thank God. Oh, okay. Oh, I got 2 successes.
2
I got
successes. All right.
Yeah.
He'll try to soak.
Oh, like I just fucking killed this dude. Oh my God.
All right. So you swing and you catch him, but it's kind of like a brush of the cheek so he can kind of roll with it.
No!
And he's just like, fucking bitch. And he like starts to come at you. At that point, the jackals all go, hell yes. And they all start, they all gang up on the 2 other bikers that rode in with him. And Nanny
And
comes over
everybody
to help you.
was
And Nanny
kung fu
comes over to
fighting.
help you.
That's hysterical.
All
Okay.
right. They are
We're
happy
gonna get arrested.
about this.
We're
All right.
gonna get arrested, but it's worth it.
All right. So let me find something real quick. All right. So D, we're going to go ahead and roll for initiative.
Okay.
So it's going to be, and I'm just going to make one roll for them because it's
Okay.
easier. I'll make one roll for the bikers, one roll for Nanny and the other red caps. So it will be, it is your wits plus dex, and you just add the dots to your roll.
Okay.
10.
Okay. Okay, so the you will act second, the red caps will act first, and the bikers will act last. Looks like the bikers are definitely wanting to fight, but these are all middle-aged weekend warrior type guys.
Yes.
Like, they're talking tough. They're not like actual, like, you know, meth dealing 1%er biker type guys. You know,
Gotcha.
these are just...
I probably should have inquired about that before I just popped off at this dude.
It's fine. They're just trying to act tough. They're trying to live that weekend life, you know.
Yes.
Maybe a little more hardcore than the average Joe, but they're being dumb about it. And they're about to learn a lesson. So they're definitely going to try to swing very clumsily, very, very badly. The red caps are going to fight in kind. And what do you want to do?
I guess just taking. I guess I'm just going to keep brawling
Okay.
because the sword. I mean,
Well, the sword
the
is
tri-
only chimerical,
tripod-
right?
Yeah, it's only chimerical, so I mean, I'm just going to be beating him with a tripod if I use that.
Yeah, you can do that if your melee's better.
Yeah, by a dot.
Okay. Well, you could do that. It'll just do, bashing damage.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, you can do that. It's not like you're going to break it. We know what it really is.
Yeah, I'm trying to. She would not probably be worried about the assault charges that are probably coming. I am, because I'm like, if it's fists, it's probably not going to be as bad as if I actually beat somebody.
Yeah.
But then if I say that they started it, then I'm just this hot chick, they may believe me and could be self-defense. I'm just going to use the tripod. It's fine. Okay.
Okay.
I'll
Okay.
worry about the cops when they show up.
All right. So you get to act first. Or no, they act first. Sorry. Nanny comes up. I'm going to roll for this before I describe what happens. Holy shit. Okay.
Oh my god. Oh, please don't kill him, Nanny.
And then one extra. So one above, so that's 5. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh my god. Changeling gets dark because I kill somebody.
Yes, the first session.
All right. Yeah, she hits him just kind of square in the back of the neck, and he just, oh fuck, and she's like, hey, you started this shit, we're gonna end it. And then the others start to wail on people as well. You can see some hits connecting, some not. It's your turn now.
He ain't dead.
No.
I think I want to get my tripod and hit him in the knees just to take him down.
Okay.
So that he falls on his ass.
Sure. Okay. Go ahead and roll your strength plus melee.
Okay.
It's just a standard difficulty 6 because this guy's not trying to dodge or anything.
Okay.
Would this be using mighty blows?
Yeah, if you're swinging it hard, trying to take out a knee, I'd say so. Yeah, so get an extra dot for that. I mean, extra dice for that.
Do you get an extra dice, or does the 10? Hang on, let me look at the specialty real quick.
You just get an extra dice if you're doing what you're supposed to. I believe that's how it works. You just get an extra dice to roll when you're doing your specialty.
It says anytime a player makes a roll involving her specializations, all dice that come up 10 count as 2 successes.
Oh, so it's different in this. Okay.
I thought it might be different, but I couldn't remember.
I'm glad you
Sometimes
checked. Yeah, no, that works. Okay.
Okay, so I don't also want to get an extra. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It just-
yeah. So how many over 1 success did you get?
It was 6.
You got 6 successes total?
No, hang on. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes total.
Okay.
And I rolled 2 10s.
Okay.
So
So 5, 6, 7. 7 minus 1 is 6. 6. So you're going to roll your dots and strength plus 6 extra dice.
Oh, Jesus
And you're
So
looking
I'm
for
gonna-
and you're looking for 6s.
Okay. Okay. So strength plus 6 dices.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And 6 and up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my Jesus. I did not do so good on this one, so he. Okay, I rolled 3 successes, but I rolled 3 ones.
So no, well, the ones don't take away on this.
Oh, they don't take away,
No.
so I got 3 successes. Okay.
3 successes. Okay.
Mhm.
So that's what the soak could. So he can soak 2 of them. And he does. So he'll take 1. You hit him, but you realize he's wearing like padded leathers.
Got
So
you.
it doesn't do as much, you know. I mean, his knees are designed to, if he falls, the stuff he's wearing is designed to help absorb that.
Yeah.
So we're back to the top of the round. We're going to roll again. Sorry, Monica, you're out of this for a little bit.
Oh, I'm doing chores. I'm cool.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure I'm doing something
Getting the house
cute.
prepared.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And you're having to clean up a lot of cups and stuff like that from outside and getting the area organized.
Yeah, it's a very amusing montage of me cleaning and them beating the shit out of this guy.
You're like,
Yeah.
and then psh, psh, psh.
Happy
La, la, la,
homemaker.
la.
Yes.
A little blue bird lands on your windowsill. Oh, hello. And then tooth comes out. All right. Wits plus dex. Add that total to your dice roll.
Okay. 9.
Okay. So it'll be you, then the red caps, then the guys.
Okay.
So the guys, the two of the guys look like they're like holding their hands up like they don't want any of this. The other guy that is fighting, you know, he's just pissed off that 2 women are hitting on him like this, and he's mad about it. So he's still fighting. You know, his manhood's being challenged in this situation. Nanny is all about this. She's smiling a big toothy grin about this. As you well know, the red cap mouth can get quite large. It is at this point, and you see all the teeth. And she's loving this. All of them are, for that matter. So she's going to continue fighting as well.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna fight until he goes down.
Okay.
At least lands on
All
his
right.
butt.
So go ahead and roll your attack.
Okay. Because I really didn't do anything to the knee, did I?
No.
Okay. So I'm not gonna aim there again because I realized
You might have
yeah,
bruised it a little bit, but yeah, nothing
Yeah.
severe.
It's not gonna knock. I don't think he's gonna go down.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm gonna aim for his beer gut
Okay.
and see if I can knock the wind out of him, like baseball bat
Okay.
to the stomach.
All
type
right.
Thing.
So this will be, because you're trying to do this as a called thing, dex plus
Mhm.
melee.
Okay, that's fine. What's the difficulty?
Difficulty 6.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and spend a willpower.
Okay.
Is this still mighty blows?
No, because you're
Okay.
trying to do a called shot and like swing.
So, 4 successes.
Okay. So you will add 3 extra dice to the number of dice you have in strength and roll those, looking for 6s.
Okay. Four.
Okay. With that hit to the gut, he just and goes down on all fours and looks like he's out of commission. Nanny walks up, grabs both his arms as he's, on all fours, and pulls him down and makes him fall in the dirt. And she grabs both his hands in her one hand. It looks like she's doing this stronger than she should be able to.
Can I signal to her not to
And
chill out?
she looks like she's enjoying it, and she's smiling. It's like, hey, you don't fuck with, and tell everybody out here today, if you get out of traction, that is, you don't fuck with the blacktop jackals, and you don't fuck with anybody at that house up on the hill. You hear me? The Reverie? You don't fuck with anybody there. And at that, you hear like a popping sound. And she's like, and you tell them Nanny Boo Boo said so. And she reaches back behind her pants, in her pants. And you see her kind of squirm and grunt a little bit. And she comes out with a handful of shit and shoves it right in his mouth and his face. And then she steps on his back and pops his arm out, one of his arms out of socket. There's a memento going home souvenir. Oh, yeah. And like you see all the other guys like, oh my God, Bob, are you all right? I think his name was Bob, wasn't it? Yeah, we're gonna say it was. Retcon, it's Bob.
I don't remember. Oh.
But then, like they're like getting him up, and they're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And she's just like, you gotta love it. See, I told you all it would be fine. My baby's got to be fed. I'm good right now. And you see what she's talking about. You can tell that she's getting glamour from this. The fear that he's experiencing. And humiliation. She took it to a next little level.
Oh.
We better get out of here, by the way. And Tinsley's like, oh my God, what did you do? We did what we had to do. We took care of our own. Watch out for
guess
people.
I'm just gonna grab Aunt Tinsley and throw her on the Vespa and just head on out.
Hey, we'll see you later tonight, okay?
I just thumbs up. You know how somebody has that look of like, oh my fucking God, she just kind of thumbs up and goes on.
And you
Like,
can
not
you
like
can hear
necessarily
Bob kind of
approvingly.
retching, you know, as he realizes that there's shit on his face.
Oh my God. Morrigan's just driving the Vespa like.
And you arrive, and she's just like, I still don't want to do this, but oh my God. What was that? How did she... That lady, I mean, she's older and kind of heavy set, but I didn't think she could rip his arm out of the socket like that. Oh my God.
People aren't always what they appear. Don't judge a book by their cover. Haven't you heard that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she
That's
looks
the
at the
real
house,
world.
the realization of, you know, she's got to go back in there and face the music of today. And we'll find out what that song sounds like the next time we play.
Oh my God.
But for now, let's talk about what our characters learned in this first experience in this world. We'll start with Monica.
Okay.
What do you feel that Pamela learned today?
I guess that she should maybe think about some kind of contingency plan for times like this when the venue is technically booked by mortals, but someone needs somewhere to stay, especially if it's someone as disruptive as a red cap. She's learning that compromises can be made, and most things can be solved with a little hospitality. And, yeah, that people need to be encouraged to make their own path instead of being told what's best for them.
Gotcha. What about Morrigan?
Morrigan learned that she probably should have just used burning food to get more strength so she could have finished it the first time without having a red cap coming in and helping. Jesus. Oh. Maybe she should not have fought in front of a red cap.
Yeah, they like you now.
They fucking love me right now. I don't know that the cops are going to. Because I'm pretty sure that dude's pride isn't going to stop him from calling the police. Because he...
Well, the red caps were staying there.
But she said they got to get out of here, so I'm sure.
I'm sure
They're
they will. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless he really just doesn't want to admit that 2 women kicked his ass. But I'm pretty sure he doesn't give a shit since he's got a dislocated arm and shit rubbed in his face. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. She learned that went too far. And that maybe she should either make sure that she finishes something herself quickly or that she uses an alternative method. I don't know. She probably should learn to intimidate people. Actually, I had that. I could have tried that first. Fuck. Okay.
But the line was way cooler.
I didn't even get to use it.
Ah.
I was too shocked that Danny Boo Boo ripped Poo Poo in his face.
Ah.
Nothing's gonna top that.
I have been sitting on this character for about a year.
Oh my god.
I was like, I want to make a red cap called Nanny Boo Boo.
She is for sure memorable.
Nanny Boo Boo.
I will never forget Nanny Boo Boo. Ever. You should have. I wish y'all could have seen my face as that whole thing was being described. And I promise you that was probably Morrigan's face too. She's seen a lot of battles, but she ain't ever seen Nanny Boo Boo.
Here comes Nanny Boo Boo.
Glad we didn't piss them off.
Do you have a favorite Pamela moment of the evening?
Yeah. Oh my god. I like how she was talking to Tinsley and doing, the very comforting, like, go follow your dreams, girl. Like, just being so uplifting and at the same time balancing these crazy folks that, could be incredibly disruptive to her business. And she was able to find that balance and do it very, very artfully. She did it without pissing anybody off. Really, she just had everything under control.
She handled it really well. I agree. Yep. What about you, Monica? You got any favorite Morrigan moments?
Yes. When she was saying he is not a good mate, and you need to go up and tell him that.
Yeah, that was pretty good. All right, I'm gonna give you both 3 XP.
Woo!
And we will find out what happens next week in Chapter 2. Until then, wishing you all the happiest and most beautiful of dreams.